Hello, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and we're going to get into the download for the day. Before I do that, I got to send my notifications to our notifications crew. And give me just 1 second. And then I want to thank you all for joining me for the live session today. Thank you for liking my channel and subscribing and getting notifications. You could have a direct link sent to your phone for the download every day, or for the zodiac signs of your choosing, or for every single video I ever post, the directions for that, as well as how to communicate with me regarding subjects for discussion and themes for zodiac sign readings, is below the video in the description box with all the facts. So check that out for those of you who are interested. And there's a whole playlist filled with timeless readings for your zodiac sign. So you could check out your zodiac sign playlist and subscribe to those playlists. And remember that you're always responsible for the choices that you make. So if they resonate, the information resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. And as always, sending you loads of blessings. May all the blessings you send my way, the love, peace, happiness, the donations, the positive vibes and energies, may that all return to you on the wings of grace with ease and flow in beautiful, magical, and fun ways. So let's get into our message today. Praise. After these messages, we'll be right back. Love is a many splendored thing, but many do not understand the tasks that it brings within the self. Some, you wonder why they cannot love you, and it is the self that they truly cannot love. Epiphany in love. So somebody here realizing those facts at this time. Let's see what about peace. Peace is an energy of calmness. It's a very allowing space. It's a trusting space. It's a high vibrational space that is so high vibrational that it seems not to move. This high vibrational space of peace is so high vibrational that it seems not to move. And in peace, you shine. Shine. What about for happiness? What words of clarity do we have for happiness today? Ooh, luxury. So choosing your luxury, choosing what feels like luxury to you for happiness today. The bottom of the deck is materialized. Something has come to materialization. Love it. Being that we are 3D flesh and bone creatures, we like material things. We live a material world. We live in a material world, so it is only right that we would appreciate material things. Remembering that source is all things. Source is in all things. Source is all things. All energy is source energy. And anything in the 3D physical world of matter, this is where a lot of us have tripped ourselves up, is still spiritual. Hello. Because it couldn't exist in the physical if there was no source energy that it was created through. So some of us having the epiphany that it's okay to get love for your spiritual practices. It's okay to get paid for your spiritual practices. It's okay to have a price for your spiritual services. That's important. If all things are spirit, it's also okay that you have things. The world has programmed us into this state of lack and limitation where, the having, oh gosh, and they got so much, and there's this whole keep up with the Joneses and just all this stuff that is not accurate, that's based off of the idea of separation to the degree where being separate from spirit is something they see. Okay, let's see what the download has about today's energies, please, and thank you. What is the message today? Ooh, love this imagery. Every day is appreciated. Every moment is savored. Once the vision is initiated, fulfillment is sure, for I am highly favored. Man, this poetry came to me. I had to put that down in writing. This little poem right here came to me. Ooh-wee, this was a very difficult time in my life when it came through. And it was a message of promise about who I am, what I am, and how appreciated I am, and to continue forward, not worried about the current situations and circumstances, but knowing that things were still unfolding in my behalf and that I was highly favored. I needed to know that I was highly favored. So this came through, and what it was reflecting for me was the level of appreciation that I had, not just for each day, but in each moment. I've been building this habit of finding the savory stuff within every moment. And what that did for me was bring in fulfillment energy towards the visions that I had for my life, which was my higher self showing me what was on my path. And you've had visions too. Higher self revealing what's on your path. And the fulfillment is sure because we're highly favored. Love it. So you've got some visions, and you sit in this energy of savoring your moments, and you sit in appreciation. And with you being part of the Love, Peace, and Happiness tribe, these creations are in alignment with the energies of love, peace, and happiness. And so fulfillment is sure. So let's see. Let's get into the flashcards. I'll move this over here. Being guided to move this one over here. All right. You want it right up front. So how will the flashcards add to the energy of the experience for the day? Please clarify the energy for today for us. Thank you. The 5 dinosaurs. 5 is a number of change. It's a number of spirit. It's a number of ether, but it's also a number of, it's a pivoting point. Things in the physical world changing for us at this time. The bottom of the deck is the gray cat. Look at that. According to gray, what's in the gray? The gray is the creative energy. It's the blended energy of the light and the dark to where there's balance. It's the creative force of spirit. It's the gray matter. It's the gray matter. Okay. So 5 dinosaurs. This is energy where we're creating change in our physical experience. And what the dinosaurs are saying, and this physical experience is changing, is one that has been long-standing for many generations. It's affected many. And for somebody, there's 5 people in your household, 5 people directly affected by this, immediately affected. This has wide-reaching effects, but I'm hearing 5 directly affected. So something in this message, if you got 5 people in your household, something in today's experience is really going to be on you. Epiphany, shine, luxury. I do feel like somebody's realizing, like, the more I shine, the more luxury I attract. But you've had a vision here. You've had a vision. Spirit has shown you something for yourself, and that's going to happen. That fulfillment is sure, for you are highly favored. So what is the overall guidance for today from the words of clarity, please, and thank you? What is the guidance for today, please? Thank you. This is it. Happiness. Sit in your energy of happiness. And in the place of happiness, we had the word luxury come out. So happiness linked to luxury. Are you allowing yourself to live in luxury? Are you allowing yourself to notice the luxury? Are you allowing yourself to accept the luxury? Is luxury a part of what is allowable for you to attain, live, experience? Or is that something that's out of your reach? I'm hearing happiness is a luxury for somebody. They feel like happiness is a luxury. Somebody really feeling like happiness is a luxury. I hear you had so much sadness in your life. You feel like happiness is a luxury. And it's like, hold on. Happiness is a status operandi. It's the way it's supposed to be. The bottom of the deck is multiply. You've been growing. Your DNA has been changing. And so with that, you're coming into a more happy energy. That's what's happening within you chemically to support this new higher vibration that you have. Now, you know, at first somebody is sitting there and they're not feeling so happy. They're not feeling so happy. And you have moments. They're saying, and you have moments, which is why they bring up every moment is savored. You even have moments of, oh boy, what is this? You know, it's not exactly happiness, but in this happiness is coming because you keep choosing better. And as these little, some of them are not so little, I'm being told, as these experiences of upset and disappointment have occurred, you're still finding the moments to savor. You're still finding a way to savor the moments. Okay. Whew. Our overall guidance is to choose your happiness. If it feels like bliss, do more of this. If it feels like crap, that's because it is crap. Leave that, you know. Either leave it leave it out of your head, leave it out of your heart, leave it out of your journey, leave it out of your experience. This is like, why do you always go to that friend's house? If that friend's house, every time you leave there, you feel drained, you feel upset, you feel angry. You're like, I don't even know why I come over here anyway. All these fools do is talk about stupid shit that pisses me off. Okay, well then stop going over there. It's that simple. It's really that simple. You know, stop entertaining shit that takes your happiness away. It's very simple. Don't like where you live? Make some changes. Don't like the way they're treating you? Stand up for yourself. Make some changes. This is in your power. But if you're not willing to stand, I heard if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And it's like, if you won't stand up for your own happiness, 7 of Wands coming out, flipping over. If you won't stand up for your own happiness, how can you expect anything else to stand up for your happiness? You got to choose you first before anything or anyone else can choose you. And so if you keep forcing yourself to sustain in some energies that are breaking your happy vibes continually, I mean, I understand we all have days. Yes, I know. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this. My mama said. Yes, I understand that. But is it every day? Is it all day long? And is it over something that actually matters, or is it pointless every time? Is it actually something of significance where a person allows their, hey, you know, something significant is going on? Or is it over piddly little stuff like you didn't put the toothpaste lid on, or this isn't in the right spot, or you left water on the kitchen counter? Like piddly little things. Some choose piddly little things. And they're saying, is that worth your happiness? If you understood that the higher vibrations of love and peace and happiness is creating all your dreams, all your visions that you've had is being created in that vibe. If you knew that that was true, that means your money, your love, your health, your beauty, your everything being created in that vibe, a higher vibration. If you knew that, and you acted in harmony with that, knowing what would be worth coming out of the higher vibration. Would that plate of food, would that dirty dish, would that broken glass, would that spilled milk then be worth lowering the vibration? If you realize that lowering your vibration was taking the energy off, it was like putting a brake on to the fulfillment of the vision, because now you're not feeding it anymore. Now you're feeding a lower vibrational thought form. Okay, interesting. So I do have time to do your personal mini readings. And so if you would like to get your personal mini readings today, please follow the directions below the video. I do prefer Cash App and Venmo. But yes, follow the directions below the video for your personal mini readings live today. Let's go ahead and get into this spread. Let's see what we have. Okay, here first, we have the full card, and we have full, double full energy. Boy, as above, so below, crystal clear, don't you know? Fresh journey. It's a new day. It's a new life. Oh, me, yes. This is the energy of trust. This is the energy of being willing to go for what you want, go in a new direction. Your spirit's calling you to take a risk on something. There's hope in this. There's the acknowledgement that, hey, I've been through some stuff in my life, and it's time to let go of anything that burdens. I feel like a lot of you're just ready for a whole new start. We're still in the beginning days of 2021. So I feel an energy of great optimism here with this double full energy. So it's a new year, and I feel like you're in harmony with the new energy. It's a new energy here, and you are working in tandem with it. Then we have the Page of Swords coming out with the Knight of Cups. So here you're getting communications of admiration, somebody communicating with you, expressing some admiration, but on a spiritual level. The Knight of Cups, for whatever reason, Spirit been showing me, Spirit show up with the answers. So the Page of Swords is the question. The Knight of Cups is the epiphany that's coming in. It's that spiritually guided awareness. So if you're clairaudient, you heard the answer. If you're clairvisual, you saw the answer. If you're claircognizant, for whatever reason, you just know the answer. Somebody is clairsentient. Maybe you smelled the answer. Some people be smelling for real. I have those moments. And so they want me to say you have all the clairs. All of you have all the clairs, and different ones of you are more receptive to specific clairs. So you're more receptive to, for example, on this channel, we're more receptive to claircognizance. So that's how Spirit works with us most directly, because that's where we're most receptive. We have, however, had other experiences. We've had clairvisual experiences. We've had clairaudient experiences. We've had many clairsentient experiences. So it's like, as you're trusting, you're asking Spirit for guidance, and hey, the spiritual guidance comes in. Spirit provides those answers, that direction for you. Some more coffee. Ooh, lordy. Good stuff. All right. Somebody is getting some romantic attention here, though. We'll see what else comes out about that. But below, the Hangman and the Two of Swords. So somebody in this experience, they're waiting for the right time to act, trying to make a decision. There's a holdup here. Somebody is in a holdup energy. The Hangman is being held up, but they're holding themselves up. Somebody's holding themselves up because they got some sort of decision to make. Somebody need to make a decision, come to a decision. There's a holdup here. The Hangman is a waiting period. Now, this waiting period is very, 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 very beneficial, because this waiting period allows for awareness to grow, enlightenment, for consciousness, for understanding. So whatever holdup is here, because there's something, they're seeking some understanding here. Somebody trying to understand something about, get some more, possibly gather more information before making a decision. See what else we have? The Emperor and the Seven of Swords. Now, the Emperor is the Aries energy, and the Seven of Swords is energy of stealth. This is the energy of, I don't feel bad about this guy. When he feels bad, he can be very deceptive. He could be secretive, but in a higher vibration, which is how I'm feeling him, because they're really highlighting all the yellow that surrounds him. Somebody is making a move that they want to make, but they're not necessarily putting it all the way out there, kind of keeping strategy to themselves. They got a strategy. Somebody's got a strategy. And what is this about? A strategy for growth, for expansion. The Emperor energy is an expanding energy. So it's like, surprise, there was this expansive energy sneaking up on you, and you just got to trust as Spirit guides you through this. Maybe you've been feeling like life is on hold. Maybe some of you have been feeling like, there's some things I really want to do. You've been feeling that Emperor energy pushing you. It's like Spirit has been showing you, it's like, don't worry, we're going to make a move. You're going to make a move. Something's got to give, something's got to change. And you're just trusting in that. And you're waiting for the guidance to come in from Spirit, and it's here. You're waiting for more information. The Ace of Wands coming out with the Temperance card above. Ace of Wands, starting something new, moving in a new direction, the seed of life, putting energy to something, taking action on something. And Temperance, for somebody, there's a situation involving a Sagittarius, but Temperance is about blending energies. It's an energy of alchemy. So it's like, while you're sitting here in this trusting energy, trusting in the divine plan for your life, you are able to allow for divine timing. You know that it's divine timing to act when Spirit shows. These two positions together are showing me that God take a dump energy, where Spirit steps in and says, okay, now's the time to act, and you get that message. Let's see, what is this we're acting on? The Strength card and the Two of Wands. Strength card and the Two of Wands. So this is taking something to the next level, taking it to the next step. The Ace of Wands is the first step. This Two of Wands is showing up here as the second step. So here's somebody, this is like me going out to look for a new location to put my business in, right? So somebody could be having that experience. Maybe you're out there looking for a new experience, a new place to put your business. And whatever way that means in your life, this could be following any area of your life, because this is a general reading. Apply it as you see it resonates. If it don't, then leave it. Strength energy, there's Leo energy here with the Strength card. The Two of Wands, somebody is thinking about traveling the world. Somebody is thinking about moving to another place. Somebody is looking at the opportunities to take control of their situation and circumstances by busting a move. But you don't want to just jump into anything. You want to make it a controlled move. The energy of Tai Chi is coming through very strong, because Tai Chi, I don't know if you've ever watched any of these martial arts movies, but when they do Tai Chi, is the art of self-defense is very fluid. It's very flowing, and it's very allowing. They basically are working with the force that the other person throws, and they're allowing the force that the other person throws at them to work against themselves. So you know what I'm saying? The person, it's like bypassing the energy that's thrown at you. It's very interesting. And it's like, so letting the energy that is happening in your environment work for your benefit, because of the way you sidestep, the way you flow with it. Instead of trying to combat everything, you're like, okay, this is where the energy is taking me. this is what I'm being shown, and this is what's available, and this is what works right now, and this is where I need to go. And so you're like working with the energy of what's going on out in your world overall. I feel like also strongly working with the energy of what spirit is showing on which direction you need to go. A decision will be made, a very powerful, with the strength card, a powerful decision will be made. Let me see your approach in this. Let's see what your approach looking like. Knight of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So this says you're making moves, you're taking action, you're moving forward. For some of you, to cooperation, you're willing to work with other people. You're willing to build something up and put the time and energy in to invest in building up whatever. You could be building up your spirituality, working with other people to hear what they have to say. And because the people who you're listening to, you value their information. And they're reminding me the other day, we said, who are you listening to? Is it somebody that has yet to accomplish anything you want to accomplish, or is it somebody who's been where you're trying to go? And I feel like you're listening to those who have something to teach. I also see quickly, oh, okay, thank you. I see where there's two, there will be three, and it's going to ground an energy. So that's a special sidebar message. If you were in a partnership with two and you were looking for a third for this partnership, that's coming in very quickly, and it's going to help ground these energies. Oh my goodness, hold on, I need to do something because I need. Give me just a second, please. All right. So yeah, somebody here, you're ready to build this cooperative energy because this Three of Pentacles scenery is happening in a church. I do feel like what I'm talking about has a lot to do with spiritual practice. So if you in your spiritual practice, there have been two, you're calling in the third, and it's coming in quickly. That's what we're going to say there. Okay. Let's see what's going on in the environment. We have the Six of Swords and we have the King of Cups. Six of Swords, King of Cups. Okay, now. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, masculine, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy with this King of Cups. There's truce energy here. There's peace. There's making headway. There's finding calmer waters. There's moving out of a chaotic state into a more allowing and free-flowing state, into a more accepting state, into the problems are over. Now we can begin kind of energy. So for some of you, if you're looking for a third person, it's coming in a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Some of you didn't know you were going to be attracting. Somebody did not know you were attracting a third. It could be a third best friend. I don't really feel it strongly, but it begs to be said. Somebody is into polyamorous relationship. You could be attracting your third partner, but I don't feel that very strong. I feel like that's like one person. I don't know who you are, but I do feel like this has more to do with business or spiritual practice. This third person is coming in. This person has been tied up in some difficulties. This person's been tied up in handling some challenges as of late, but now they made their break. They did what they had to break that energy, and so they're going to be aligning with you and your collaborative project is what is coming through, your collaborative project. So let's see what's going on inside you. We have Temperance again, which is perfect because that's what's above you. So Temperance coming out with the Nine of Wands. So it's like, inside your feelings are saying it's divine timing. The help you want is arriving. You're at the end of having to do it by yourself for somebody. You're at the end of having to do it by yourself. This co-creative energy is coming together. Some of you are still by yourself. Maybe you don't even have your second yet, but some of you have an idea who that second is. And the third is coming. Oh, excuse me. That felt good. Yawn. A release, a big release. Yes, a big release is on the way. Big release energy on the way for you, and you can feel it. You're trusting in divine timing, which is perfect because Spirit's saying, yes, divine timing is here. And the Ace of Wands being over there, see, there's a lot of commonality happening. There's something happening here between oh, beautiful, of course. There's something happening here between your headspace and what's above you, what Spirit is trying to give you. And what it is you're working with Spirit strongly. And so with the Nine of Wands being here and the Ace of Wands being here, that brings the 10 of Wands, which is the new beginning, is already started. The new beginning is there. So you're literally at the last phase of a situation, and it's about to shift. It's about to twist. It's about to change. Where you were hoping for some help to arrive, tired of feeling overwhelmed, being on your own, tired of feeling like, it's a solitary journey. I feel like Spirit is bringing help in, and what you've been asking for is ones that can work with you. So for some of you, this is just, hey, I want my tribe already. For some of you, it's like, I could use some good employees. Or for some of you, this is like, I need good business investors. For somebody else, this is, I want a tight-knit circle of friends. I need tribe, Let's see what's outcome energy here. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Oh, so I see a doubling up here. It goes from 4 to 8. Now, it's like as you've held back, outcome energy, as you've held back because it's not like there was nobody around. It was always people around. They just weren't the right ones for your project, for your energy. They weren't a match, so you reserve that energy. But look, as this project comes together, as these people come together, as this situation comes together, there's a doubling up of the energies, and it works. It works. It works. One of the key words for Eight of Pentacles is works. It works. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck here. The Knight of Pentacles for the Handmaid Tarot. And at the bottom of the Eye of Love, we have the Eight of Cups. So in what has been in this situation, and the has been energy of the situation, it was, I got to stay true to my goals, my value, my focus, and which means there's certain things that are not aligned with that, walking away from these, anything that was a distraction to the goals, to the vision. The vision must see fulfillment is being left on the sidelines. Yes. So now let's talk a little bit about romance with this spread. As regards to romance, there's a situation that has stayed very stagnant. It didn't grow. It didn't shift. It didn't change. There was a decision to walk away. There was a decision to walk away because somebody was trying to control through deceptive means. You're now in this phase where you've walked away. You've done what you needed to clear your energy from it. And now you're saying, okay, what other opportunity? I know I won't be single for long. I know who and what I am. So I know that this single state will not last for long. And I know that Spirit has another partner for me to work with, because you understand that love is an opportunity to work with another person in harmony for your own spiritual evolution. And so you know that there's another partner on the way, and so you're just receptive to that. I feel like for some of you, there's the energy here of February being very significant. I'm picking up on February. For some of you, there's a Leo coming into your life in February. I'm hearing that. For somebody else, in one more month, or before January is over, before January is over, divine timing will unfold for somebody who is going to be meeting a Sagittarian energy. What we want to say about romance, though, is, you're choosing to open up your options, is what it is. Where you were very restricted and confined before, it's divine timing for you to come out and be open to seeing, not only just for purpose of romance, but open to engaging with people. And it's like, and if you get locked into romance, you know that your focus is going to be very much on whoever this romantic partner is, and you're going to restrict yourself from the energies of getting to know from other people's energies. You're going to be, laying in the bed, Netflix and chill with your partner type of stuff. So you know that right now is not the time for that. You know that time is coming, but first you've got to make some other connections. I do feel like for some of you, there is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy trying to make their way to you. I feel like for some of you, you know this person, and there could have been some sort of disagreement in the past. But I just feel like right now, even if in romance, it comes down to you're reserving your energies and you're going for connections at work, you're going for friendships, you're going for your career, you're going for social connections. And it's funny because they're showing me social networking and social distancing, and it's like somebody is sick of social networking and social distancing. You say, if I have to go sit out front of a coffee shop to get to be around new people energy, I'm going to get around some new people. For somebody, getting around new people is very important for you right now. You're feeling a draw from spirit to do this, and it's like, I know we're talking about a spiritual, about a romantic connection here, but for you, it's like your romantic connection right now is not the most significant thing for you. The most significant thing for you is your spiritual connection and building up your career, your spiritual practice, your business for some of you, but it's that energy there. Okay. So that's what I have for the download message for today. Ooh, what cards? I want an oracle deck to close these out, just to add a little bit more. Okay. I'm showing the crystal reading cards is what they're showing me. Give me just a moment. Okay. The Healing Oracle crystal reading cards from Rochelle Sharman. So let's see. We'll get some shuffles here. Let's see how this deck is going to add depth to our reading. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Thank you, Mia. I see you, the first commenter of the day. So thankful and grateful you are here with us live today. Yay. All right. All right. So what can you reveal about the energies that's going on here? People are being drawn into tribe trust. Oh, yeah. Pray night showing up with trust. I have some pray night here on my table, actually. Let me show it to you. Give me just a second. So there's pray night here. And it's mixed with, I want to call it lepidolite, but this is pray night. And so this is pray night. And the energy, the key word for pray night is trust. And we started out with the double full energy in this reading, and we said that was trust. So that goes there. So trust, for sure. You're in a very trusting your spirit phase. Okay. Sexuality coming out with crocoite. Sexuality. So you're trusting and sexuality coming into play. Some of you are deciding, like I said, that you're going to pull back, or some of you are deciding to go for it. Let's see. What else do we have? What else can you show about the energies of the day? Sexuality coming out to play, and that sexuality is giving me strong root chakra energy. So for some of you, it's not about sexuality, but it's actually about root chakra energies, which is stability and security, okay, and safety and well-being, okay. And we have learning, fluorite, learning. Fluorite is a very cleansing energy. I have some fluorite. It's in my bucket. Anyways, learning with fluorite. So learning is going to help, and fluorite is going to help bring scattered thoughts together. It helps calm the mind. Fluorite helps calm the mind so that you can be able to gather your thoughts and get things together. So some of you, you're learning about calm. You're learning to trust that your partner will show up, and you're learning to trust in what is showing up for you. Some of you are learning about a new partner. You're trusting in an opportunity that's shown up for you. Let's see what else we have. Shine with the ruby. Shine. I feel like anywhere where you are allowing a new person to come into your experience, you're going to make sure what you continue to do is shine your light very bright. Yes. It's also about not allowing anything to dull your shine. We talked a lot about external influences that would lower vibration in the beginning of this message, not allowing that energy in anymore. We talked about as you're raising vibration, different ones are attracted to you, and they interesting. So what they're attracted to is how they're fed energetically from your higher state of vibration. So this is where you start to get people say, well, I feel better than I've ever felt when I'm around you. Nothing makes me happier and all that. And it's like, be careful with that. It's a beautiful thing that people feel better in your presence, as they should. But you don't want to become the cause of somebody's happiness. You don't want to become the only reason that they're feeling better, because there's codependency in that. And that person needs to learn to sustain that on their own. And you know that. And so as you radiate and you shine, you understand and you learn some experience. I feel like even just the look of these stones, it's like, okay, you put your heart into something, it got crossed sideways. You had to rebuild your heart. And now you're more rounded as a result of what had happened. Woo, give me another card. I heard this will be the last one from this deck. What else do you have for us? Self-love, kunzite, and that's what it boils down to, which harmonizes with the spread that we did, the tarot spread here. It turned out in both cases, both spiritual and romantic, where you were going to be drawing back to more focus on what works for you, what you need to do. You've spent so much energy focusing on the others. Manifestation, Libyan gold tektite. So manifestation, this is about you manifested something materialized, and for a lot of us, this manifestation was an epiphany that you need to shine. Shine came through twice, double shine energy, right? And have this luxury of happiness. You should be happy on all fronts. Happiness coming out again today. Yes, we've got to choose self-love. And anywhere where somebody is trying to replace self-love with the love they have for us, the admiration they have for us, you're knowing that that's just not going to be growing for you. You've already been down that path of being somebody else's light. You've been down that path of being somebody else's reason to feel better. And you're my happiness and you're my sunshine. And yeah, that's great for the ego and shit. But when it gets down to the mechanics of it, it causes a lot of difficulty if you're not dealing with the person who knows how to maintain that energy in and of themselves. You're at this point where you're not going to do it for somebody else. You don't want nobody doing it for you, and you just aren't going to put yourself in that place of taking on that responsibility to do it for another. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a very weighty position to put yourself in, where somebody is chosen to make you their point of happiness. Is like, hold on, partner. Look, I don't want to be your happiness. I don't want to be your joy. You're supposed to be in that on your own. As a matter of fact, because you were to a certain point in that on your own, you attracted this connection with me. And so if you don't continue to maintain that, you see, this is going to fall off, you see, because you're sitting in the energy of self-love. So some of you could actually be explaining that and explaining some of the mechanics and how that energy works. So you attract this beautiful interaction with another, whether it's romantic or friendship or family or whatever, or even just momentary and fleeting at a gas station or a grocery store line or whatever. You attract this moment, and you attract this moment because you're focused on doing what works for you. You're feeling better about yourself. You're in this phase where you're honoring your needs and you're shining. But what happens so often is, now that you have that, you shift your focus to, well, I like it when they shine on me. I like it when I have their attention. So now you begin to focus your attention over there, over there, over there, over there, and you're getting it from over there instead of getting it for yourself. And that's what causes them to be over there, because you're aware that they're over there and you're over here, and you're not focused on what's over here no more. Now you focus over there. So all your energy is going over there and you're not filling yourself up. Self-love is the key, baby. You want to keep something that you got good going, you better sit in that energy of self-love. That's where it comes in strongly flowing. Okay, are we complete? Are we doing another deck? We're doing another deck. We're going to do the Miracles Now. Cards are screaming at me, Miracles Now. So let's go ahead and do the Miracles Now. And then I guess we'll be complete after that. And then I'll be checking my phone to see if we're complete or if we have more messages to do. Many messages for you. All right, so let's see. What guidance can you give us today? We've had some epiphanies about love. We found peace with the fact that we are shining. We're enjoying the luxury of happiness. I release my need to be perfect, and I center into my commitment to serve the world more love. So I feel like somebody here basically choosing, I don't need to. It's not about how this one views me. It's about what am I doing? How am I living the love? How am I breathing the love? How am I bringing the love? How am I being of service to the energies of love in my life? Because it's like the more you're there in that self-love, the more love you're contributing to the world around you. The more you sit in self-love, the more love you have to serve the world around you. The more you remove yourself from the self-love, the less you're going to be able to be of service to those in our world. But here's the thing. The less you'll be of service to love in the world. Because if you think you're the only one that your choices affect, no, baby, you ain't learned about the butterfly effect yet. But the fact of the matter is, everything you do has an effect on the larger collective. So you want to help those ones that you don't talk to no more. You want their life to get better. You want to do better for yourself and those you love. Do better for yourself, and that does better for those you love. You're adding to the higher vibrations, and what that does is it magnetizes all your soul contracts. Come this way, and the calling gets stronger. Okay. I can find peace in every breath. I can find peace in every breath. And you shine in that energy. You're shining in peace. Some of you really giving attention to the breathing. And we have encouraged that a lot. Breathe deep. Take time to stop and just breathe. When you're breathing in, you're breathing in that connection to the all that is. You're relinking yourself to source, so to speak. So breathe deep. Most humans, we breathe very shallow, only in the top part of the lungs. Breathe deep, as full as your lungs and your diaphragm. Feel them both all the way up. And you'll know you're feeling your diaphragm because that's when your belly extends when you breathe. If your belly is not extending when you breathe, you're breathing very shallow. Breathe deep and release it all and do it again and keep doing it. And this is also the energy of meditation coming through. Meditation is something that we're being guided through. Now, hold on real quick. Back to the other card. I release my need to be perfect. Honey, you are perfect. Sorry, I'm not all the way in agreement with that. You don't need to be perfect because you are perfect. You were created exactly as you needed to be. With every one of your little trickinesses, your little nuances, your little vixen, your little whatever it is in you is exactly the way you were designed to be. Work with what you are, bringing out your power, owning the mastery of your shadows. You're exactly the recipe you were designed to be. Anything else would be an indicator that Source don't know what it's doing and you are a mistake, and Source don't make no mistake. You hear? Source don't make no mistake. God don't make no mistake. The universe don't make no mistake. You're perfect. Say it with me one time. I am perfect. Say it with me one more again. I am perfect. Say it with me 3 times for emphasis. I am perfect. With all of your imperfections, with every little nuance about you, with every little silly thing you do, with all your quirks and your quandaries. What the hell is a quandary? All of these different things, you are perfect. Okay, look up the word. What the hell is a quandary? I don't know what that means. How they going to give me words because they like to, and they like the idea that we look up the words because they want you to look up what you don't know. Research, you don't know, look it up. Quandary, a state of perplexity or uncertainty over what to do in a difficult situation. So this is saying, like, when you be confused and you don't know what you're supposed to do, even that is perfect. Ooh, thank you, Source. Ooh, Source coming through. Loving it. So sometimes you don't know what to do with all your quirks and quandaries, even with all the times you're confused. And you don't know it. You still perfect, baby. You perfect. You can't stop being perfect because you were designed by the divine. And anything less than that is not your authentic truth. And the more you understand that, the more you'll be in harmony with seeing the evidence of it. You'll be aligned to it. Okay. When I respect my money respects me. And when money comes out, it's about investment of energy. It's about investment of your resources. When you respect how you're investing your resources, anytime money comes out, this is something that comes to my mind, because they say time is money. That's what the world says. But you know what? Time is more valuable than money. I remember having a conversation with a gentleman who was sitting in the shotgun of an Uber ride, and I had to sit in back. It was a very short ride. And this person, through conversation, I was talking about how I was just busy picking up paper, living my best life. He said, well, make sure you tithe. You know, the Bible says you have to tithe. I said, look, my time is worth more than money. You could get more money, but you can't get more time. And the way I utilize my time is a big tithe. So the way I see it, I'm due a karmic refund. Somebody needs to understand that. Somebody needs to understand that. How you utilizing your time, how you utilizing your funds. Now, this also brings to mind something that I talked about just yesterday with one of my friends. Money is not the root of all evil. You were taught money don't grow on trees. That's a fucking lie. Did you know money was printed on paper? Where paper come from? I'm just saying. So, and then you were taught that money is the root of all evil. No, it's not. Money is the amplifier of your heart condition. If you could see how somebody really spend their money, you'll know what is on a who's heart. I'm just saying. Don't you agree? If you had unobscured, purely transparent access to someone's information of how they spending their money, would you or would you not know what's really on their heart? They wouldn't be able to conceal that. You would know everything of value to them because you know where they're investing their money. Are they investing their money in buying cat food and vet visits? Well, then you know they have a cat that they love, right? Oh. You understand? You see somebody who's spending money on spiritual things, you know this person has a love for spirit. You see somebody who makes donations to feed the homeless or clothe the kids or whatever it is. You know this person is somebody who has that on there. It's an amplifier of a heart condition. You go into somebody else's account, it's all drinking, drugs, and strip clubs. Well, that lets you know where their heart is at. I'm just saying. Money is not the root of all evil, it's the amplifier of your heart condition. Why that's coming out in this? I feel like somebody with this right here, they're just showing me, because I'm like, why is this coming out? It's a lot different than the reading that we did today, but what is coming is, for somebody, this was you restoring building up your resources so you could invest it in something that is in alignment with your life purpose, is what I hear. Let's get something else for the miracles now, and then I'll be going into check my phone and see what we got for personal readings. Got two more we're going to take from this one here. When I move my body, I bust through all that blocks me from my true health and vitality. Somebody just need to get the hell out of Dodge is what I'm getting. Somebody is in a space, in a personal space, your living space is something that is bringing up a lot of blockages for you. And if this is true for you, you're sensing it in very resistant energies, very contradictory energies. Earlier, we said something about those energies don't mix. We said that in the spread somewhere. There's an energy that don't mix. Your body is asking you to bust through that. Get the hell out of Dodge. You can sit up there and try to rationalize and make excuses for these ones and all this stuff. But at the end of the day, you're going to keep reaching the same conclusion. The energy don't mix. This energy is not aligned. It's time for me to get the fuck out of here. Where is mine? Woo-hoo-hoo. Getting me a little bit in my, no, a lot all the way up in my spirit and somewhere in my ghetto-nesian. What else do we have for the general today guidance? Thank you. I speak with confidence because the world needs my light. Praise. They may not want your light. They may not like your light, but you better speak with confidence. You better speak it out loud and proud. You need to be as confident as a gay transvestite on a microphone on drag night. I'm just saying, them hoes get up there and they talk all types of stuff. Ooh, we talking all types of stuff right now. You better speak out your truth. It ain't about how they take it. It's about, did you speak your truth? See, those who live in the dark, who stay in the dark, sometimes when you bring the light up in the dark, what happened? The eyes squint, they don't like it, right? Well, honey, the world needs your light. If they in the shadow, apparently it's time to come out. And that's awesome because I just put that right up under the shine card. Love it. Speak your truth, baby. You done found some truth for a reason. Oh, look at that. My happiness can be measured by the level of my faith in love. Happiness coming out again today. And it's like, do you believe? Do you believe that you can be happy? Do you believe that there is love? Do you believe in the power of love? When you're not feeling this happiness, you are feeling a resistance to the love inside. It's up to us individually to do the work. And it always is going to boil down to self-love. Your self-love is the gauge. If yourself ain't feeling love, you're going to start feeling awkward. And then if you don't get it while you're feeling awkward, that awkwardness is going to go to uncomfortability. If you don't get it when it's uncomfortability, it goes into downright. It'll work its way all the way down into misery, hate, depression, all those lower vibrations. So here we're being advised to stay in the energy of happiness. And what do you have faith in? What do you trust in? With all this trust energy up on the table today, double full in the trust card. Come on with it, Spirit. Bringing it out, calling us out on it. Do you trust in me? Do you trust in me? Spirit saying, do you trust in the divine timing for your new beginnings, for your fresh starts, for the new one coming in, for the help that you've asked for? Do you trust in the divine timings with that temperance here with the 9 of Wands? That you ask for some help, that the help is here. Oh, Lord. Yes, please. And thank you. So thankful and grateful. Oh, another yawn. What is going on? I don't usually yawn during the show. I know this very loud and clear. So let's just go ahead and cast a little bit of a spell here. And what we're going to do is when you hear it, if you feel it, put your yes, yes audibly out. And if you feel like you need to, you can rewind it and play this over and over again on the replay. But what we're going to say today, Lord, Sir Scott, we now choose to allow our love, peace, and happiness to flow. And we choose to know through our self-love. We choose to know through our faith. We choose to know divine timing, and we choose to know trust. And anything that doesn't allow that, would you like to uncreate and destroy right now? Yes, yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, that had a nice little charge to it, yo. That had a nice little charge to it. So, ooh, if you felt that, put something in the comments. If you had a physical reaction to that, put it in the comments. If you feel like you need to hear that and run that again, rewind this, not those of you live, but on the replay, you can rewind it and come back to this video and run that spell again. All right, so let me grab my phone. I see we have Risamas. I need to know what to do about a guy who is my guy friend's best friend, but the friend wants to date me. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, girl, hold on. Let me pick up these cards. And then I see I have a Venmo from World Love 2020, what's best for me? I see that came through first, so we'll go ahead and address that one first. Girl, we're going to get to all your stuff. Anybody who's on, we're going to get to all your stuff today, so just hold on for just a moment, because I'm getting to your love. You got to hold on. Just let me get these cards up out the way, and then we're going to get right into your mini messages. Who did you send this video to? Did you share it with somebody? Did you post it somewhere? Who'd you tell about these readings? I know you were talking. It's like my ear was ringing and I could hear you were talking about me. And what about these silent watchers, silent stalkers, y'all who don't ever say nothing? You could go ahead and put a thumbs up, because, that's allowable. I'm not going to know who you are if you give this video a thumbs up. I'm just saying. Why is the thumbs up important? The more percentage of viewers that give the video a thumbs up, it does something where YouTube start promoting the video a little bit more. As the viewers watch the entirety of the video, or as they give the video a thumbs up, as y'all interact with the video, then YouTube start promoting as well. So let's see. Calling in Risa Mas. Oh, no. They said do World Love 2020 first. I got a Venmo from World Love 2020. World Love 2020 felt the charge. World Love 2020 felt the charge. Praise. Ashley, welcome. Try Daddy, welcome. Tell him, babe. I'm gonna tell him. What I'm gonna do is tell him. I'm a big mouth. I'm gonna tell him. Ashley said, yes, I felt that. It's an energy that don't mix. Praise. Ashley's found something here for her today. All right, so let's see for World Love 2020. What is best for World Love 2020, please and thank you. All right, I'm being told to use these 3 decks for each of your answers, 1 card from each. So what I'm being told is, as I'm giving full shuffle, your cards are being aligned for your answers. So that's interesting. That's happened before. It doesn't happen all the time, but today that's the energy we're working with. They're saying they're getting the cards in line for whatever questions y'all gonna come up with. I'm just gonna keep pulling off the top. I'm like, okay. So we're getting through this today. Okay. In a beautiful way. I love that. That's awesome. And Spirit can really do that. I've done it before where I did a whole show and Spirit said all the cards you'll need in this whole entire show, including the general message and any personal questions at the end, they're all aligned in the cards. And I never pulled any other cards I never shuffled any more on the cards. In every answer I pulled, it was exactly what was needed. So I love the way this works. So thankful and grateful to be of service to you today. And so we're just going to finish this up. And we got 1 more deck to get a full shuffle in on. And then we're getting into your personal messages. So you still have time to get in line to see what is the message from the divine mind on your behalf. And I'm being told to use this deck as well. So we're going to go. Y'all ready to hear this? They said, let them hear this one. Okay, so connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. Connecting the spirit and the spirit. 1 for the body, 1 for the heart, 1 for the mind, 1 for the spirit. Divine truth, let us see, speak, and hear with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. Praise. All right, so world love. What's for me? Let's see what we got. We have requirement. And there's a date marked on the calendar. There's a requirement. We have 5 of Swords. That's that cross-current energy. And we have the 10 of Cups. Okay, so you have some, what's for you? There is some cross-current energies. There's some kind of a connection here. And I feel like this is, it's like a belief that everybody's always out to get you. It's a belief that, you can have love or money, but you can't have both. It's the energy of something that goes for anywhere where you had a disruptive childhood because there was something up between your parents' connections, like if your daddy wasn't there, or if they argued, or if there's something there that needs to be addressed and is coming up for you, and that's what's for you. So you can be triggered from a movie. I'm hearing from a simple thing as a movie, and it's going to bring something up inside of you. Something is coming up that's a cross-current energy that must be addressed for the next stage of your development. Yes, something is coming up for the next stage of your development. And they're showing me, I just randomly chose this picture because it stood out to me. Spirit guided me. But what they're showing me is we have a circle over the number 18 and SA. So maybe SA, the abbreviations could mean something to you, or come into significance. But the number 18 could be the 18th. I also feel between the 15th and the 18th, the 10 plus a 5. From the 15th to the 18th of January, you're going to see where you've been holding to some cross-current energies. We all do it, so don't feel bad. This isn't saying you've done anything wrong. What it's doing is bringing up the dross from the bottom of your heart. And you'd be surprised how much of that stuff is in there. I mean, I'm still working on it. We're all working on it. This is kind of an ongoing process until you reach a complete Zen state. And it's like, how much longer will you exist on this plane after that? Anyhow, so good news is, as you address this, it's going to open up more harmonious partnerships, okay? More harmonious partnerships. They are on the way for you. They are here for you. They want to come through, but there's something that must be addressed first, okay? Yes, okay, so World Love 2020 talking about crying all the time with movies. Yes, something going to come up for release through these movies on your behalf. So that's the message that we have for you, trusting that that's exactly what you needed as Spirit guided it, okay? All right, now next let's go to Risa Mas, and then I'll be checking my phone again. And Risa Mas, again, need to know what to do about a guy who is my guy friend's best friend, but the friend wants to date me. All right, let's see what we have. Transforming. We have Knight of Swords. And we have the 10 of Wands. So it looks like this is something that is brewing. With the transforming card, the butterfly stays inside the chrysalis until it's a fully formed butterfly and its wings are strong enough to break through it on its own. So it looks like what I'm seeing here, what you should do about the guy, it looks like if this guy is what you want, then you need to bring the other one to an end. If this guy is not what you want, something's got to come to an end. You're going to have to confront something. It's like you need to bring something to an end, and you know what it is, and it's because you're transforming. It's like you are a different vibrational match than you used to be before. And if this guy friend is, if you're not wanting to date the guy friend, then it could be necessary for you to remove yourself from the equation completely. However that works for you, and open and honest communication. This Knight of Swords energy is here. Is like, this is where you got to say some shit that somebody might not want to hear, but you got to be real, raw, and blunt with it. And you have to be blunt with it. Okay. So, you didn't indicate whether this was something of interest to you or not. But either way, towards the one, if one is of interest to you and one is not, then, you need to act in harmony with what is your interest. Focusing on what is your interest calling you towards. But I feel like this Knight of Swords and this 10 of Wands is saying, you're going to have to, it feels almost like block yourself out from somebody's communication is what I feel. Somebody, and they ain't going to be happy. Whoever you choose to block out of this, they ain't going to be happy about it. But when the time's right, give yourself some time to really think about what you want. And maybe even withdraw a little bit with the transforming card. Because when the butterfly's in the chrysalis, it's not interacting with nobody. It's doing what it needs to do to change. And this is about you getting into the space where you're able to speak up for what you really want. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Risa Moss. Risa Moss says, it's so true. Thank you. You're very welcome, love. I trust that that message is exactly what you needed. Praise. So thankful and grateful to be of service to you. All right, let me get my phone back out, see if we got something else coming out here for you, or if we're complete for today. Let me see what I got. So thankful and grateful to be a. Well, somebody sent me a message. Hold on, I got to find that. I got one. There's another one I need to address. What a girl name was. Hold on. Gotta find it. Somebody sent me money they wanted to get at the end of my show. I think the name was Karen. Hold on. I think it was on Cash App. Oh, which reminds me, I need to check Cash App because the Cash App, I love the Cash App, but apparently it's on like a delayed notification process. So, however that works. Nope, it's not there. Maybe it's a Venmo. So I do have Words of Clarity decks. I have LPHtarot and download decks available for those of you who choose. Kelly, yes. Let me see. Give me just a second, ladies and gentlemen. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra, alakazam, hocus pocus focus, magic I am. Abracadabra. Okay, Kelly wanted to know. I am a Cancer. May I have a reading at the end of your video? Thank you. So for Kelly, let's see what is the message for Kelly now. Kelly, thank you for your donation. Psychic, Psychic Kelly, love. Okay, let's see what else we have. King of Wands, go for it, girl. Take that action. Let's see what else. The Fool. Ooh, Kelly, I see you in a new phase of. It's like your psychic awareness kicking all the way up. It's like moving forward. I feel like you could be. Hold on, let me just look at what was the title of the Cancer video. They're telling me, ooh, someone got chose. Yeah, see, ooh, the title of the Cancer video that Kelly sent her donation as a result of was entitled, ooh, someone got chose. So what that's telling me is, hey, Kelly, you need to trust in your choice. You already being guided. You already seen what's better for you. And in that video, they're reminding me that there was a lot of people that was fit to be pissed off, right? But here it is that you are choosing what is an energetic match for you. You're very intuitive. You're very, you trust in the universe. You're an optimistic person. And I feel like, you're going to be guided. You're going to be with the actions you're taking are perfect. If this person that you chose is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, I feel like you've already had some visions about how it can come together, work together, flow together, not just for romantic purposes, but involving your spirituality. Your spirituality is huge in this connection with the one that you chose. I love it. And Kelly, I feel like anywhere where you're thinking about getting a personal reading, I feel like you have the right psychic that you can contact and reach out for that. Anywhere where you're feeling like you have these psychic abilities and you like to start a business, trust in that because you're being guided to. Anywhere where you feel like you want to do spiritual healing arts, Reiki or any those types of things, working with crystals, psychic bookshops, something like that. Like, yeah, there's something in that for you about opening up in business opportunities for you as well. But just in regards to the reading, Leo, Aries, Sag is where it's at. I do feel like you're trusting in this connection because your psychic powers have kind of tuned you in. So that's what I have for you. And it looks like we're complete. So yeah, Risa said, I'm finna get the friend's contact number before I leave. I know that's right, girl. You better stand up for yourself, choose what you want. And so what I'm hearing real quick is, we all need to begin to choose what we would like instead of just what drops in front of us. Sometimes what drops in front of us is really just to help us figure out what we like And just like in Risa Moss's experience, sometimes a person is brought into your life not to be your person, but to guide you to another person who might be your person, and they also might not be your person. Sometimes they just stepping stones on the path of life. All right, so it looks like we're complete. I want to thank you all for joining me for our session today. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Later.